Hey, mama held me at the door. Said, my child, the world is wide. I told her hope is somewhere waiting on the other side of life. But the sun became a furnace, desert winds cut like a blade, brothers fading into silence, dreams collapsing in the shade. I keep calling out your name, cause only you can make a way. O Kanu Kutemi nani oemi, Halibatongo batani oemi. Kutemi nani oemi, Halibatongo batani oemi. Pray for me when the journey's pulling hard on me. Stand by me when my strength is losing gravity. Carry me through the desert and the deep blue sea. Oh Lord, have mercy. Spread your wings over me, O Kanu. Utemi nani oemi, Halibatongo batani oemi. Utemi nani oemi, Halibatongo batani oemi. Ocean waves were full of stories, every heartbeat held a cry. Some were reaching for salvation, some were staring at the sky. And the few who crossed the shadows found the world still blind and cold. Borders framed with fear and fences, walls that swallow growing souls. O Kanu Kutemi nani oemi, Halibatongo batani oemi. Kutemi nani oemi, Halibatongo batani oemi. Pray for me on this long and dangerous road. Strengthen me where my body's losing hope. Guide my feet through the desert and the deep blue sea. Oh Lord, have mercy. Place your light over me, O Kanu. Kutemi nani oemi, Halibatongo batani oemi. Kanu. Kutemi nani oemi, Halibatongo batani oemi. Here it felt like frozen thunder, no asylum in my name. Streets became my only shelter, rain kept riding out my pain. Till one sunrise brought a letter, whispered freedom in my name. But the faces that I longed for could not live to see that day. Now I stand with trembling papers, victory shaking in my hands. Lord, I crossed the mighty waters, but I lost my promised land. America gave me long seasons, years stitched deep into my name. I paid my dues in silent labor, built a life inside the strain. Now the nights are full of knocking, every siren sounds like law. Children sleep with bags of questions as we kneel on fragile floors. We've grown roots, they want uprooted, hearts tied to this borrowed land. God watch over every family living scared of one command. Oh, Kanu Kutemi Yandi Kanu Yandi Pamaya. They walk on scorching sands and crowded streets, chasing hope and better lives for those they leave. Hands that build yet never see their pay, voices silenced, trapped where laws won't sway. Fear and hunger follow every mile, abuse and theft shadow every trial. Many return broken, jailed or lost to death. God watch over all who toil unseen. O Kanu Kutemi nani oemi, Halibatongo batani oemi. Kutemi nani oemi, Halibatongo batani oemi. I cross borders made of questions, paper hopes in tired hands. Degrees buried in my suitcase, dreams no system understands. I work nights they'll never notice, pay my dues still feel unseen. Called a burden by the headlines while I build what feeds their streets. I sleep light cause fear is legal, sirens echo in my chest. Healing scars they never counted from the wars I barely left. Still I pray in borrowed languages, teach my children how to stand. O Kanu Kutemi nani oemi, Yandi Pamaya. Some never made some never saw the dawn. But your grace will carry us through every rising storm. Hold the ones who pray, guide the lost and afraid. Let your mighty presence fall on every path we take. Wait for me, 'cause the road grows dark and fade for me, till the dawn breaks in again. Carry me from the desert to the farthest sea. Oh Lord, have mercy. Spread your wings over me, oh Kanu. Utemi nani oeni, halibatongwe batani oh Kanu. Utemi nani oeni, halibatongwe batani oh. Hey, Mama held me at the door. Said, my child, the world is wide. I told her.
All right, good evening. Welcome to your program where we are on YouTube and on Facebook. Okay, we've been there at GG's now. 1 hour. We've been there for talk about, the ruling of the main opposition party, the case between Sam Sumana and the APC party. And I've been telling us when they come back for come talk about something very much important, something was very much interesting, something was very much close to the heart of Sierra Leoneans. Not only who that gets post in there, because one thing alive, it can be say you don't get direct post in there, but you party self, bro, waiting there upon this now festive season, small thing must drop. You know what I mean? So all of them things in there now very, very worrisome something. Me and you, we don't know waiting with destiny Italy, but a lot of we know say we want for left the country. The other day, we do, survey now, so just quick call and say, how many people are there inside salon? Hey, the one that we call, where they tell we say, if not follow we exchange self, there's no one for them in salon. And the question is why? You already know the answer to that one day. Okay, so as all this to be, we see outside the United States of America begin for the talk about the immigration. First until we say then they give you partial visa restriction. That is to say, we don't want to go for visa. You get certain criteria for meet, not all man then go get for accept. And go on. Then they say, okay, the one that we get family, we want for meet back with the family, not a problem. And go. But this one we don't can now, so it look big. It look really, really big. Say, now permanent visa restriction. Well, they say they can review that one that it gets certain time where they happen. But above all, do we serious pass all? Now with the one them within the United States of America, we get green card. Yes, green card. Well, then say if you want for a new green card, then you can go through some kind of rigorous checks. That is to say, they go check your background, check other things them. Normally, if you're not bland stay, sometimes it go take. They don't know, they don't even tell you. So it left to the case. Now, like where they go say case by case situation. Okay, so for that we can know, because this December a lot of people can travel normally for go inside Sierra Leone. Well, some people already don't travel go, but some they afraid. The question is why? Because they say they don't know their faith. If they left, then will come back. So inside the program this evening for can help we for answer then kind of question there. We get a lawyer, we actually don't practice for 30 years. Yes, 30 years. They practice law, not to salon. They practice law, for actually look at several other things. The truth of the matter, and waiting I'm not going to tell you in a speciality, I mean, in a lawyer for waiting. But you can't talk about this because I catch up with a video when this lawyer actually they try for allay on affair. They try for make that yak, but that panic where they inside plenty people then make it reduce. So if that be the case, we get Allieu Iscandari with we inside the program this evening. Good evening, sir, and welcome to We Are.
Good evening, and thank you for having me.
Thank you for you take your time for joining me. With all your busy schedule, you still make it possible. Thank you. So let me first of all go and let me understand this thing. I will start directly from the top. That's this green card business. Waiting at the fate of salon people in the United States, especially the one with green card.
Well, people that we get green card, no get nothing for free. If they go out of the country, they can come back in. Except if they may not commit crime, minor offenses like they're gonna store a good thief, like they arrest them for drunk driving, just minor offenses. Under this administration, all of those offenses are now chargeable as basis for deportation.
So how somebody go able for know say my own case na part of the case within they look at?
Well, you go know if you get criminal offense, right?
And when they talk about go na shop, go take something, now the case outside them don't actually arrest you, police car inside it, and then you name then a record say you will don't do this thing at this particular shop,
And they don't prosecute you.
prosecute. That are the why order do.
So one of the problems the way some saloon people, not all saloon people, get when they can come to America and you see them big store there with all that stuff that way not covered. You understand? Where you can pick what you want and go pay for them. Some people they can choose for things they go pick what they want and put it in their pocket and walk out. We they call shoplifting in America. Well, guess what? Every store in America get tens of video cameras where you every move they watch you. I'm certain that it's in Europe. So what you think they will get you? But most people they will just carry on can do that. And I don't defend a lot of people that we don't do the kind of thing they do. But it's considered petty theft. But if it's that small petty theft thing, it can cause you wahala.
And the kind of while this now where they ahead of plenty people.
Not plenty people. Sierra Leoneans generally don't commit crimes like that. Sierra Leoneans generally don't commit crimes, period. But our situation is different. We are affected because of bad governance.
Okay.
I remember a few years ago, somebody asked me for go, one of the colleagues asked me for go defend a guy with the arrest with a Sierra Leonean passport. So I went there to defend him. I went to visit him in the jail and find out that he's from Togo or Nigeria, one of those countries. So I walked in there and I said, "Hey, Bokushe, who are you?" And he go, "Huh?" I come and say, "This man was Sierra Leonean, man. 90% of Sierra Leoneans go know how to respond if I say, Bokushe, who are you?" You understand? The problem we get in a salon is that, and that does not only apply to this government, by the way, it applies to previous governments too, is that government they sell with passport to anybody we can afford for pay for them. But most of them people that we can afford for pay for with passport and need with passport, they never do good things in the world. Some man are drugs in the travel with. Some man they do 419. Some man they do other different kinds of scams. We need to need that point at which the government not get control over with passport. Very recently, I hear from the head of the immigration say government no dey get nothing from passport, but the passport is being printed at the immigration office. I say, and guess what? It's being printed by foreigners inside the office. And I start to thinking, with passport, now such an important document, identity document of our Sierra Leoneanness. Why is it that that passport we government or any government should allow foreigners then to come print with passport inside we country? The same machine where they take for print the passport is available for sale everywhere in the world. Why will your government not do that? But there's a corollary to this argument. Because why the commission the ground will say they put foreigner for print with passport and that not give a passport any safe zone because then foreigner they can sell the passport to anybody. But then what you happy when they put Salomon Day? Massive corruption. So we said now we don't destroy we said in a way where even with government them and successive governments and previous governments them not trust the average Sierra Leonean for handle something as critical as that. There has to be a lot of attitudinal change.
So, with the kind experience where you get, what in the relationship with you and the Salon Embassy in the United States? Because with this kind of thing, it actually need for una to get that kind of discussion for advise them and then in turn go advise the central government on the critical matter there. Because from what we see, the press statement where the government pull, they not even know of Usai for start. All they can say we they negotiate this thing, and this negotiation don't begin start from the till partial, ban camp, till we don't go to green card, till we don't go to this permanent, ban. Whose relationship will you get with them?
Okay, let me address the relationship I have with the Sierra Leone embassy.
Okay.
I'm here as a Sierra Leonean. During the APC regime, I been get an opportunity to talk to the last ambassador, Bokari Stevens. I mean, I'm the only Sierra Leonean lawyer in the whole of the United States where if I hear just out, if I just hear say they get Salon people the way they arrest anywhere in the United States for immigration cases, I always find my way at my own cost for go there and make sure see them all right. Now, we not get that situation there with it is supposed to be the embassy that is supposed to do stuff like that. Because the law say if they arrest a citizen of a different country, you contact the embassy. But successive ambassadors have not been serious about it. Although I must say that after my post recently, the present ambassador personally sent me a message which I appreciated very much.
Waiting about this your recent post.
I don't post three posts them about this scared with Sierra Leoneans been scared, especially the people that will get green card about going home. And all I said plainly was this: that's not what the law says. Law says if you have a green card, that's an exception to the rule. And you can travel with your green card. Again, as long as you don't get any underlying criminal actions against you, pending, or you get a conviction against you, that's over with. You can travel. And what I did was try to reassure and allay the fears of my people to the point where I could say, yes, you can travel without that.
Okay, so at that point, waiting it actually, tell you whose message was sent to you with regards to you posted. You might not mute, sir. Yeah.
His message was positive. His message was thank you very much for educating our people about this issue. And I found that message to be very positive.
Perfect. And waiting at the
However,
yeah.
however, The way forward is that a lot of things that are going on in Sierra Leone now shouldn't go on. Let me explain one basic thing.
Please.
In 2025, Sierra Leone are the only country where I know where say today with the handwrite with birth certificate. That's one of the issues the way government of the United States raised. Because if you put any information when you handwrite a birth certificate, we will not get a database of birth certificates. Now do we have a database of who owns which land? It is things like that that the government looks at, the US government looks at. But today, every African country, including French-speaking countries, when you get them birth certificate, it's typed. When you get Salon birth certificate, it's handwritten. Doesn't make no damn sense.
So, what is
one other thing? The next thing also is the government of the United States saying that a lot of Sierra Leoneans become America and then they go back. That's technically true. But let me tell you something else that makes it so. When the government of Sierra Leone, and that not again, it not begin with this government, previous governments, when they become United Nations General Assembly, then they pack the list of supposed attendees that are government attendees by people that really pay for that space deal. And then people, then they issue them service passport. Then as soon as they come America, they're lost. Government knows about this because getting a service passport is the process that you have to go through the different ministries for. But they have not done anything about it. When President Biodi came on a meeting, now he and 2 other people in the fly now private jet for camp. But the bulk of the people that they take airlines for coming as Sierra Leone government officials when they are not, and they only paid to get that position here so that they can get a visa to come America. Then when they come America, many of them either find ways to adjust their status, either by getting married or in the alternative by filing for asylum.
So this is a big problem, but we find out, say, the governments, they basically push all the problem to the average Sierra Leonean. This way they talk, so say, then they come hunger, for example, count a lot of people on the government's list, left them and go. All that they talk now, oh, Salon people away, then they give visa, not they agree for return back, but they not they take the responsibility. Say, okay, we ministers themselves. Because I remember one time where the Minister of Foreign Affairs say something like that, and they he remove some names them from government's list where them people and they not to government officials. But I don't know how they address this thing.
Well, there has to be a process. This is not the government we come and tell we say trust the process. You cannot trust the process that's flawed. The process is flawed. If the Minister of Foreign Affairs pulls some name at the list, flat for him. Because some of the people, the way they go on the list, now some ministers and members of parliament, they defend way for put them on the list, and they pay money to get that done. That's where corruption comes in. And that's why look, President become America, while they get about the foreign minister in web, foreign minister in web, and UN representative anywhere. That's what we need. We don't need 100 people coming to hunger from Sierra Leone. What are they going to come do? Nothing. The key point here is that there is a corrupting infestation in the immigration department where people pay money. And when I tell you that they pay money, then they pay up to $5,000 to $10,000 just to get the ability to get a U.S. visa to come America for hunger. This is wrong. That is why many people that are given our passport don't deserve it, especially those not born in Sierra Leone.
How serious you feel say the government dey for actually settle this problem? This not the first thing in the Islam way with then kind restriction. The last government may face that with the government officials them, but this one bigger than the last time because this one extends to the average Sierra Leonean. But if the government always they try for, like for example, you raise the issue of birth certificate inside the document from United States, the issue of death certificate, the issue of marriage certificate, the issue of passport, the issue of database, all of this. But the government not to discuss this. And for settled problem, first of all, now for let you identify the problem and accept the faults, see how we can chart the way forward. But the government not seem for the talk about that. And do you think say they're really ready for settle this?
You mean the Sierra Leone
The
government?
Salon government.
Neither this government nor the previous government or the previous government before the previous government can find ways to settle these things. You know why? Because the leadership of this government is surrounded by negative people who are basically, Pa will die for you, Pa will die for you. When we get a Sierra Leone government that is made up of thinkers and technocrats rather than party subscribers, you will see the change. Because what we need in Sierra Leone now for think through with problems then and create solutions. And create solutions that are viable solutions. For example, if any government come in and say, okay, within the next 6 months, we are going to go, all birth certificates in Sierra Leone we're going to create a database. So if you come and say, Anem Almami Kouma, or Anem Allieu Iscandari, and are born such and such a year, you go able to type, just like we do it into Dropbox, and pull up Allieu Iscandari, born such and such a year, born now Connaught Hospital or Cottage Hospital or wherever you born, and print out the birth certificate, all printed out at night. I don't represent people from Ghana, Gabon, Guinea, Liberia. They do that. How come we can't do that? The Athens of West Africa can't think through its problems? No. The leadership is unable to do it because the leadership is surrounded by dumb folks.
No way, no doubt of this, because this will look bigger past what they see.
There is a way out of it. Comply to a very great extent with the with what's in the ask. Simple changes. Birth certificates. They must be typed up. Must create a database for birth certificates, death certificates, registry of land. You can do that. Within 6 months, you would have created the whole thing. Within 6 months. And it wouldn't cost you that much. It wouldn't. One computer database where you can access anywhere in the world probably cost you about $10,000. About $10,000. That's not much money for a government to spend. But most governments don't want to spend that money because they tried on the underhanded way in which they handle these things. Do you know that when immigration was I was in the street that one day, somewhere around there, was the street, Shaka Street, the street. Then we get people there outside where government know about. Where if you accept you come off Futa Jalo, you can say Mina Alpha Banaya born a cottage hospital. Then they create the birth certificate for you right there. Say you born a cottage hospital. Give year and date, so you can go up, then they print you out a birth certificate, then give you a passport. But you're not Sierra Leonean by birth. You know? You don't have a try to go na salon for register a vehicle. Today na overseas. When you go register a vehicle, you go into the what we call them DMV. You go in there, you present your documents, you register your vehicle. Salon is the only country where I know. You got to submit somebody inside there. We submit somebody inside there. We will connect you for let you register your vehicle. And guess where they run the registration of the vehicles? And foreigners, Lebanese. You try about go Lebanon, go tell them say you want registration of the vehicles in Lebanon as the Sierra Leonean. Let you hear everything they will tell you. I'm not against Lebanese, don't get me wrong. So then they say Lebanese, yeah, when they register your vehicle, they make them law, and it's not law that you forget that orange triangle with the show hazard ahead. You can forget medical kits. You can forget fire extinguisher. If Wachman will make motorcar, then things say every motorcar need fire extinguisher then for install and do. Not so. But this is an outside kick where government know an outside deal where they make money behind that. As government almost then they get from registering vehicles per month. Probably not much. Guess where they make the most money? The people that they do them. We get to get structure. We get to get organization. And non-government, not like person like me where they address these things because in order to make them make money.
So most of the time, most people working lead then government agencies there, departments and agencies there. Now people that we don't spend time now they oversee, get experience. Why you feel say when they come, then they can walk past the one that we they meet for pull the system?
Well, living overseas not means you get the experience of living overseas.
Okay. Tell me more.
Someone, I know somebody where now the history teacher, lecturer, na college. He work right now in salon. Then me and come. Now he manages a financial portfolio. Something we're not having nothing about. What do you expect? That man don't be America, they direct they put tax money in your hand. Or England or Europe. They direct they put tax money in your hand, then he goes along and they put better tax money in your hand, then you get access to millions and millions of dollars. What do you expect? You understand? What do you expect? Now, I put that into another perspective. People in the complain say policeman and corrupt. Yes, indeed they are. But when you pay policeman, a sub-inspector or chief inspector, $220 for a month, why you not for expect them to be corrupt? Because me no way will live on $220 for even one day. You understand? Yes, you expect these people when they work 12-hour shift, but then a door, but you pay them $200 a month. The ordinary police, they make constable, they make about $50 or $60 a month. I go feed them picking. I go feed them picking. I go take transport for travel, for go. You don't believe me? Go to it. Let's see the number of police like so the man the way they wait at Jewel Junction for get transport for go up by Riverford and into town. You don't go believe some man, some police and so that they work at a distance there. Because they don't get the money for get transport. When they pay you $50 a month, when at 1.5 or 1.25 million, one bag rest na 700,000. You get 2 or 3 picking. They get for go school. They get for get lunch. They get for get transport for go school. Are you seeing my grief? That's why corruption exists. Corruption exists because people are not getting paid properly.
So maybe the first question I'll probably ask you, but I could still ask you, in your own field as a lawyer, what's your specialty?
I'm a litigator. I have 4 offices in the United States. I have one in San Francisco, one in Gardena, Los Angeles, one in Oakland, which is my main office, and I have one down by Riverside that's trying to come up. I litigate automobile accident cases, immigration asylums, immigration removals, criminal defense, and employment. These are the areas that I'm practicing for the past 30 years, both in state and federal courts. In the past 30 years, I've also done about 3 or 4 class action lawsuits.
So you talk about immigration, so you talk about asylum. Them now as well part of this problem as well. Waiting at the try for say, then they include them as well they talk so, except if I miss, but now that they don't put hold on several asylum cases then. Confirm?
I just read that just not so long ago. And let me tell you, there are people that come from countries, especially in my country, Sierra Leone, that are very, very scared of for their life. Very, very scared. They should be entitled to asylum. So would then can put the schools on asylum law, but asylum law is not going to go away. It's international law and codified into U.S. statute. Not going to go away. Some people that we think can do, they can lie about it. And normally my practice is if I catch you lying about the basis for your asylum, I no longer am going to represent you. But if I believe that what you're saying is the truth, then I robustly represent you. And I have a client base that goes from all over Africa, the Middle East, India, Sri Lanka, then Nicaragua, El Salvador, Honduras, Ecuador, Peru, Colombia, Venezuela. I have clients from all those places.
You can find it difficult for you to present person from Salon?
Yes and no. Yes, because sometimes Salomon thinks say me law practice in a big market. Say, okay, it will cost you this much for the UK. You do that, you know, take so they tell us it costs you $10,000 for the UK over 5 years. Say, yes, I'm not going to pay the 2,000. Well, how do I pay my staff that's doing your work? I guess you want me to pay them, right? Out of my own pocket. But then again, the other thing about it is that Salomon, they're not king, always be truthful. But since me and Salomon and I did because you can have my office and I create with talk. I go to ask you some questions that you don't say I try to forget some meat and potatoes part of it. You understand? Um, it is what it is.
Okay, away from this immigration thing, let me turn small bit to we country salon. Waiting at the apart from immigration, apart from this visa restriction, waiting at the biggest issue for you right now inside the country.
Wasn't that the biggest issue for me inside the
Yes,
country?
yes. Where you see, as you overlook, you watch everything that happens inside the country. What are you facing at the most, big issue for you or most important issue for you right now?
The most important issue, it's more than one. It's more than one.
Please tell me.
Okay. Okay. Now, Sierra Leone does not have laws. Everybody they make law. Everybody they make law. Recently, I see them they go and show people Lemutuka. There's this thing where we lawyers call due process. Due process is before you deprive somebody of in property or in freedom, you get for don't give that person the enough notice say, if you do this, I'll deprive you of your property or your freedom. Go around the city of Freetown. If you find one street sign where say no parking, 12-way zone, come meet me at the give $10 for everyone we find.
Okay.
They don't exist. But yet still, then they go pick up people with car and twam. I remember on one occasion, I was parked in a place where there was no parking signs. You understand? I was not blocking traffic. I went to the apartment where I've been staying in Freetown, and they come back and meet police. They told me to truck. They told me Mutka. I said, "Waiting, make you." They told me Mutka. You're not supposed to park here, under sir. How I go no say I'm not supposed to park there if you not get signed for sure say I'm not supposed to park there. How I go no? Do you understand? So we lack laws. Secondly, Sierra Leone are the only country where I know when anybody can carry thief you land, if they go to the registrar's office and get person there where they take you land, they sign them to other person and the other person they get the land. Then they thief you land, then the person not go jail. He not go jail. Just imagine, you get property in a salon. Somebody can say, that property there, I'm you. Then by the time you reach registrar's office, you find out say your property they don't sell it to 2-3 other person.
Oh wow.
Now you never can begin fed for that property there.
All over.
Then you get judges the way one take your case and keep your case out as long as possible. You understand? So that you will continue for some of them, not all of them, you're going to continue for the feed them bribe for letting them do stuff. The other thing is bribery and corruption. Corruption is rife in Sierra Leone, and I make the country not go before. It's rife in every facet. You want to know who's like corruption there? Go Wataki.
Okay.
If you really want to enjoy corruption, go Wataki. And you really want to enjoy them, ship stuff, then go Salon. Let's go Wataki. You can get a company they will call Bolori. Bolori is owned by a Frenchman. Bolori now they do nothing for you. But then they charge you. You understand? They know they do shishi. You pull him into car, then supposedly they inspect them. Then they do nothing for you. But then they charge you. Now Frenchman, nine cars alone, it is sweat with people like that in a very corruptive way. You understand? We ain't got nothing to do. Salon people like Boledman we get on in a head. Church Boledman we get on in a head. All man they can ben and leak.
Now almost here where they can take so now. You see
Now
them,
what's it?
the age of salon, you see them, for example, you're in a United States, you see how things and they go. And then when you come back in a salon, you see different things then. That's encourage you for you turn back?
Well, he encouraged me for talk about it. Like I post stuff, the video where you talk about, where a few people like don't come online and call me Party Peking. Why? Because I talk about corruption in the immigration office. So me na Party Peking. Me not a Sierra Leonean now, me na Party Peking. I don't speak for any political party. I'm the leader of C4C, but I don't speak for any political party. I speak to bring change to my homeland. And if that makes me a Party Peking, I hope they make sure say I belong to the Sierra Leone Party. Remember now, not People's Party, Sierra Leone Party.
You just don't touch something where I not even get an idea of. You are the present leader of C4C?
Correct.
Current leader?
Correct.
Are they alive or are they die?
Depends on who that you talk to.
So now I talk to you as the leader. Are they alive or
Okay.
are they die?
We're doing fine. We're not die go nowhere.
Compared to the first year when I actually contest election. Oh, members of parliament, council. But now, which one are they boast of?
Well, then see the way they move, then try for block we. But we did. Then there could be a conversation for another day.
Anyway, but we not go, we not assess. We come to the end of the year, and we don't see all of this. We don't see drugs case alleged, drug baron inside the country. We get an affair allegedly with the president in Peking, allegedly with the first family, allegedly with saloon passports, allegedly they do, business with, inside a country, the demand from Netherlands and all of this. Now I address you as to the leader of C4C and senior lawyer in the United States where they look at things where they happen inside your country. With all of that kind of scandal there, so how that can make you feel and how you feel say the government they address that?
This government no seem interested for address the issues them where they face them. And anytime with somebody will not belong to the government or somebody will not the Allah and sing praise, talk about it, then they say, oh, we're in a Party Peking. You understand? Mm-hmm. But the issues will be addressed when President Bill begins sack some of the people and way they around them because now they want to give them the bad advice. Mm-hmm. I don't answer the question.
This government, they're able to redeem the people of Salon from all waiting with the cry of?
No, because at this point it's surrounded by incompetent people. The president is surrounded by a bunch of incompetent people. But wasn't that the same for Anesco too? Now you can cherry pick the people that are this government way you will say, oh, that's a sound person. Like, for example, the Minister of Health. That's a sound person. But outside of the Minister of Health, not too many people that would serve this government look sound to me. But then again, I may be biased. And I admit that.
So the question now about election, what's our intention for 2028?
Oh, you want to begin tell you a story right now, pull a secret now?
No, not a secret. I just want for another a little bit.
Okay. Well, right now, we are putting our party back together. You remember, say, during the last election, they totally blocked we from contesting elections.
Okay.
You understand? Mm. But going forward, we think we can still put things together. We haven't finished our strategy sessions yet. Okay. But when we are done with that, we'll come out in public with that.
Today, Sam Sumana partially don't win in case against the APC and the PPRC. You follow that?
Yeah, I follow that.
You take on that?
Well,
as the leader for C4C, because this now be on a former presidential candidate. Presidential, now on a former flag bearer.
Yes, but he's no longer a member of C4C.
Yes.
So while I wish him luck on his endeavors, I cannot comment on what my real, I cannot make public what my real thoughts are, at least not at this time.
Why so?
Well, obviously I have reasons not to comment publicly on Sam Sumana because I may be biased.
Not all man gets for bias, of course.
We all do.
Yeah, so we just want for hear what you think.
You just what?
We just want for hear what you think.
Oh, I think I wish I'm luck.
This not a courtroom.
No, I know. But still, that not me say man of answer questions with sense.
All right. You know, this could be one of the shortest interviews they do. And except if you get, normally, we take intellect, I don't know, maybe people them go want for ask you, people will get green card or where they based in the United States. If you get a few more minutes, you not mind for just answer to a few more questions from people? All right. So the line open now, you will watch the program. You can call now and ask if you get any question. Like just see if my system set up quick before you call and waste your NIG. 3, 2, 1, yes. Yes, okay. Everything okay. So you can call and ask questions, especially when you're in the United States, you know, with regards to this green card, with regards, you know, anything we get for those immigration. Because the good thing that the person where we work with, you know, now it grounded in several things, them, especially with this kind of while I would face so right now as citizen of Sierra Leone. So you can call now. Call now and add your voice to the program. Ask a question. What do you think about several things then where you don't hear, we don't discuss, yeah? So let me go quickly and start with the first caller. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and where you call from. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, welcome. You get the platform.
Thank you very much. I just meet up the end of the program with a question and answer session. The question will go to the lawyer.
Okay.
With the green card holder name.
Yes.
First of all, Pierre, I'm a concerned citizen.
Okay.
I just want to add to what I listened to one of the conversation in regard to the green card.
Okay.
Okay. Green card holders, they can travel. There is no green card holder when they travel, where they will say, they come back to the United States. Constitutionally, they can travel. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And if they go to a salon, when they travel, they need to get a visa. Same thing with the citizen. You get your book, you go travel, you go to a salon, you go with you what? You visa where you get. Now, lawyer we at least C4C package, head of C4C package. Waiting na the strategy for move on with the 2028 coming election when it comes. Waiting na them plan.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, so let me go on the line again and take another call quickly. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and where you call from?
We are on a good evening. You are on a great for me and the great lawyer, Mr. Iscandari. You are one of his friends where they Canada on a Amituta. Na Nigerians, they Canada, they Toronto, now they practice in law. You talk about this man so much when we meet, we go for holiday in Canada.
Okay.
We meet that man in a nice restaurant, I see me in Sierra Leone. I say, oh, he said I'm a big brother with Iscandari and Sierra Leone. Anyway, a very good lawyer. Where they talk of me, I want one question for him, one or two, because it didn't at the immigration side.
Mm-hmm.
The problem for Salon, the problem for the main Salon, the Minister of Justice, me, I don't understand a work. Because what in do Sierra Leone, a small country, this country where they are, let me look at them. The Minister of Justice, none of the Minister of Internal Affairs. So they take all the board and they say the Minister of Justice. Now they give paper. What I say paper? Now they give citizen. Now they do all things. Not even the president. The president is not concerned with the Minister of Justice. The people holding at that law side. But Salon, the Minister of Justice, now they can add the part talk no more about then land, we don't make money in Avandi no more. So it's that side. Why they know they make that kind of system? Yeah, like them country they are. What people they know can they oversee? Like Mother Biomi, I be they spend how much. We don't even oversee. They see how they operate, but they not going to implement none. Like the Minister of Justice, he forget to portfolio. And I'm in charge for same power, and I'm in charge of police, and I'm in charge of the justice system and the whole country. Even for citizenship, and they give, and they approve. So my own contribution, Andy. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Let's see another call quickly. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and where you call from?
I am Vidal Smith. I call from California, from the lawyer in backyard.
Okay, welcome. You get the platform. Go ahead with your question.
Yeah, I'll ask the lawyer if he could take up me asylum case for me.
I think you go get for contact for Leona discuss that one day. Good question. So the question now, where I will just ask quickly before you go, you could just answer this one quickly. Allieu Iscandari, any way the way you can share contact with this person?
My brother, you hear me?
I think you don't drop your line. Yeah, but you got it. No, he did. Yes, go ahead. He did.
Another drop. Another drop. You know hear me?
Yeah, there you. Hold on.
Okay. That man they will call you so na joke the joke. That man they me and I know sabi himself from class 2 till we go Prince of Wales school. He happens to be one of the most brilliant engineers in the United States. So where is he called? Let me make you laugh. Na joke the joke.
Hey God. Mr. Engineer, I did answer your question. Thank you very much.
I'm a party boy. No one take me case, okay?
Okay, thank you. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and where you call from? Please, you did the volume of your set 20 watch me from. You did live now.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Welcome. You get the platform.
Yes. Me and Samoa are based in the United States.
Okay.
I'll just want for give heads up on the immigration issue.
Okay.
I get a green card sometime this year. I travel go Nigeria. I go safe. and then I do 2 weeks, I come back, I not get no problem.
Okay.
But my question now to Lawyer Iscandari. A green card holder of 2 years, they try for readjust his status. What's in this new directive say about that? Now that's my question.
Thank you. Igwan Sabawane. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you're not a green card holder of 2 years.
Yeah.
As I understand the question, you dey try for readjust your status, which basically means you want to become a US citizen. Is that correct?
Okay, it will actually drop, but possibly yes.
Okay. That depends on the basis where you get your green card.
Okay.
If you get your green card through marriage, now after 5 years you get the green card, now you can adjust. If you get the green card and you go into the military, after 2 or 3 years you can become a citizen. That's the answer.
All right, thank you. Let me go again on the line and take another call. Okay, we'll miss this one. Okay. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and where you call from?
Hello, my brother Iscandari.
How are you?
You
Yes,
know, many people they miss the issue for this green card holder.
Okay.
You understand? You know, in any country, especially when you're a foreigner, when you give any document, whether a passport or when a indefinite or whether they will put inside your bond, not the soul, and they put on the. But what will make you strong? Now we know no problem. But if you do any crime, they can get right for letting take that document back now. You know that? In any yes, you know this. If you watch Trump in your own thing, if you most of the decision he take, you don't take them with the law of America. Now we don't take the law. You don't take some decision. Now it go to the law. Now here you get some bad eggs them like the immigration department, especially that border control for entry. If you find out say beaucoup people them don't do havoc, they don't get citizenship, they get this green card. It might be when you go in there they come. Because if you get one dirty, it might be say you go in there they come. This is it's everywhere it happen. You understand? No matter what, they will say this man he get pending cases them. You know, you just like a Rabbi sister. I'm not, you know, sorry for that do I'm in. You understand? And the Rabbi sister we don't take over 30 years. It's in case. You understand? But in a sort of the things there, you reincarnate you travel. When you know get no problem, you me and me brother, I advise my brother and my sister them at the United States. My mama and my papa them. If you know say we don't do anything when a problem, where they because some criminal things that the way they do, it can never wipe. If you know say you don't do them, no travel. See this administration come out. But if you risk them, the tendency they for let you know they don't allow release. Somebody they win a salon right now what they tell you about so within a salon right now. We get a problem. They wait in right now they go America. We don't take America more than almost 30 years.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Mm.
You
know, in this salon right presently.
Okay.
You
Thank
don't
you.
Then they go because you go, they turn them back.
All right. Thank you, brother. All right. Let's just take 3 more calls and wrap up the program. Let's take 3 more calls for the lawyer for wrap up the program. Quick one. If the 3 calls are available, yes. So we go on the line quickly. Welcome to the show, family member. My name is call from.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Welcome. Get the platform.
Yes, we are. I don't know how to do, sir.
We try by going by yourself, sir.
Thank you very much. First of all, I want to thank you. They do very well at the call from United States.
Okay,
and Lawyer Iscandari,
okay.
California, Papa, Lyman, a good lawyer. But let me speak to the point of the time done because other people than they. I've made this recommendation and I go make and take it happen. I don't care who that rule Sierra Leone. Without these recommendations, nothing will happen. Number one, place all these institutions by a ballot box. Why? I will explain very fast. Inspector General, Attorney General, all Supreme Court justices, Ombudsman Office, ACC, ECSL, and the Chief Justice. All these people should be on ballot box. Why? If we do that, they will be free from external influences. Then things go begin run fine at the country. Without that, we don't forget about this. Would that cow, this cow, there's potential of being corrupt. But when you place these institutions on ballot boxes, then people they vote for them. Guess what? We not say if you take bribery, he's going to go to jail, nobody not go cover up. If they will be free from external influences, be able to do the job for that country very well. When we talk about database, I just make a video this morning about that. We don't have a database for they share with other countries for monitor or verify things then for immigration purposes. So it's very heartbreaking that from 19 Jubilee, how we can say until now, these things are not working to the first century. And where some of the people that we really genuinely want help, that is shown the people that we really want help because they are not loyalists or they are not members of this or this. So unless we left party loyalists for this policy, vote for me, campaign for me, to have forget a job. Without that, this country not just go to grumble, not just go to talk, nothing not go happen.
Thank you very much.
Lastly, Ministry of Internal Affairs, Immigration, Airport and Border Patrol, and which other institution, and all the other authorities like apparatus, like ONS, therefore come together, create a database where they share with each other, where they go share with the countries that where they travel.
Thank you.
And overstay the cost. Yeah.
God
and I don't
bless
want
you.
to talk about
All right. Thank you. God bless you.
Now,
all right. So
highlight and emphasize on.
All
That
right. Thank you.
recommendation is very powerful. Without that, somebody go win the Senate this win.
All right. God bless you, my brother. Thank you very much. Okay, so we will end at this point and go over to Lawyer Iscandari. For let just with what I don't say, let's just wrap up quickly and so it go able to go about in business again. Yes, lawyer, this now what people say.
Now talk about corruption.
Okay.
When I want corruption at Salon, when I bring back public flogging.
Public flogging.
That's right.
Okay.
If death penalty is legal, then public flogging should be legal too.
Okay. Wait a minute.
Okay. You see, now one problem with Salomon get, they not like for be embarrassed. Can you imagine if you be going to school like a Prince of Wales school where me go, where you come people go and say, hey, Bobo, I see them put the papa in blockers yesterday, then get a good leak. that provoked it. Salomon no want embarrassment. And make sure say when you embarrass like they get due process. When you catch somebody the thief, you can go court, you prosecute them. When he's found guilty, it's got 30 days to appeal. If he appeals within that 30-day period, the appellate court is under mandate and under law to review that appeal within 90 days. They review the appeal within 90 days. If they uphold the judgment of the court, now flag them. They get 36 strokes on him bare ass in public. Now recre or what we call a recre stadium. People pay 5 million for go watch. All the money they will collect them, they put them towards police department benevolent fund, blind school, deaf school, all the charitable things they do. I guarantee you one thing. See, if you flag 50 people, so Monday way they go for go get and brown envelope in a human mind, it costs fault. Say, this is what I go disgrace. You see when I flag by Abdul na public the other day? That's right. I'll give you a good example. You know, certain countries in the world, public flogging is the law.
Okay.
Then, if you go Malaysia, now from the plane and they tell you, you're not going for charm chewing gum now country. We're not allowed chewing gum. Now from the plane. So if you see you go there, then you begin chanting. Now they don't give you notice. And flag, then they flag you. You see, like a way they can go tag them, place them, building them, paint Panam. One American Bobo can go do that. Na Malaysia or Indonesia. Then sentence them to flogging. President Clinton begged and said, no. This will they flag them. After they flag that one day, Americans begin, oh, that's cruel and unusual punishment. See, yo. You don't have in America. You don't understand what is a cruel or unusual punishment until you go jail. Or you be an immigration, under immigration custody. When they change your hand to the side, they change your foot. Now hop you, they hop. That's a cruel and unusual punishment. But they find you guilty, they flag you. And say, okay, for doing us alone. Public flogging. Because when I beat you, bien, you're not going to do it again. Trust me. Especially when they do it in public. And when they flag you, they put microphone at your mouth. Well, anytime when you holler, one don't say you read holler day. Then guess what? Person go listen to that and they say, well, let this pass me. You not go end corruption, no, but you go vastly limit corruption. You got to pay for the crime, and the punishment got to fit the crime. And the purpose of punishment, especially in criminal law, is so that you don't repeat the same thing, and so that other person in the way see the way they punish you, they don't repeat the same thing. You understand? When we were children under Shaka Stevens, it was during the Biafran War. So then we get a gang of people there where they go, now people lose all their up. And then we get one club where they call Tropicana by Cotton Tree. They go hold you up and all that. Now Shaka Stevens passed law. To Parliament, if you hold up somebody with Ticom or needle for putting money in a hand when an armed robbery, they're going to hang you. Guess what? There was Mamioko Street, they hang about 7. There was Wellington Street, they hang about 7 or 8. During Shaka Stevens in Temga, they work on a free middle net. Nobody know they touch you. Because they know. Back then, we didn't get policemen the way they investigate cases. Now rubbish we get. Not a policeman the way they investigate cases. Now rubbish. Anyway.
All right.
Allegedly.
Thank you very much. We appreciate the time with you inside the program this evening. We look forward to get other conversation, especially with the issue of the C4C. Yes, we will come and talk about C4C, not go take again. Because we want to know it on the up to. Thank you very much.
Okay, God bless you.
All right, good day, sir. All right, in name now Allieu Iscandari. We join inside the program in a lawyer with 30 years of experience. Now the United States. And same way, so well, now you just know I can't know, I not be even the follow that one day. Shame on me. I can't know saying I am the leader for the C4C. But anyway, one for appreciating time with you inside the program. And one for tell you as well, we take your time for joining inside the program. Boku thank you for we joining at the show. We appreciate you, Tim. And I also will left you for today. And we'll come back tomorrow morning with another lawyer for a look at the C4C, not C4C, the Samsumana and the APC, the own issue. So one more time, one for thank you also very much. And we'll left on at this point and say, get yourself a wonderful, wonderful night. So a few more minutes from now, I will actually get myself into the bad day mood, you know. How they call on Christmas Eve. Papa God, thank you. You know that I don't cross this area, but they can't go into another age. The other day I say -1. Some people say no, not +1. Okay, whatever the case, tomorrow, my bad day by God in power. So one for thank God for that, and thank you all for all of the support throughout these years. Until then, one for say God bless you all, and goodbye. Goodbye. Tomorrow.
My child, the world is wide. I told her hope is somewhere waiting on me. side of life. But the sun became a furnace, desert winds cut like a blade, brothers fading into silence, dreams collapsing in the shade.